In today's workout, we're going to be working on the abs. We're going to work on the obliques, which is the side abs. We're going to work on the top abs and the lower abs. There's going to be 3 exercises. Each exercise is going to work specifically on those muscles. And we're going to do this for about 10 reps each. And we're going to do this 3 times. So we're going to work, first of all, on the upper abs, which requires crunches. So you can get your feet under something like a dumbbell, and we're going to slowly go back and raise. And we want to raise with our shoulders and not with our neck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Next, we're going to work on the lower abs. To do this, we can either do hanging raises, or if we don't have anything to hang on, we can put our hands on the sides, lay on your back, and kick out. You want to try and get your feet as low as possible, but not touching the mat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. The next one is the side abs. For this, we're going to use Russian twists. So a Russian twist, you get into a boat position. Boat position is where you are balancing on your coccyx like so, and we're going to rotate. So we'll do 1 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's important when you do that to have the full range of motion, bringing you all the way around. We're going to rest for about 30 seconds. So that's the first round done. If you need to wait for more than 30 seconds to bring your heart rate down and to rest and recover, then please do so. But we're going to do all that again in round 2. Okay, so we're going to start with the crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, you're coming up through your shoulders and not lifting up through your neck. So the next round is going to be the lower abs. And to do this, we're going to again put our hands on the ground, rest on our shoulders, and kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and remember, when you're bringing your knees in, you are squeezing your abs together. Imagine you are pulling something into your body and then pushing it back out again. And that's going to work on the lower abs here. Okay, so the next one is our Russian twists. So remember to get yourself into that boat position, and then we're going to rotate 1 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Now, when you're doing that, try not to let your feet drop, because you're using your stability muscles, stabilizing muscles, to keep your balance as you're rotating. You might see some people in the gym use kettlebells when they do this, and that's a variation that you can do. At the moment, we're just using our current body weight. So we're again going to rest for another 30 seconds before we get into the third and final round of this workout. Okay, so once your heart rate has come down significantly, and once you're able to get your breath back, it's time to get into round 3. Round 3 is obviously going to be a lot harder and a lot difficult compared to round 1, because your abs are going to be burning. So don't worry about that. It's meant to be hard. Okay, so the first set is going to be our crunches. So again, if you can try and get your feet under something, maybe a barbell or something like that, or even get someone to hold your feet, and that's fine. I'm just using a sofa here. So we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, that's our 10. I'll be interested to know which exercise in this workout you're finding the most difficult and the one that is most easiest for you. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, enough chatting. Let's get on to our Russian twists. So back into this boat position and then twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And that's the 10 Russian twists. I find the Russian twists the hardest out of the lot. Work on our leg raises, working on the lower abs. Let's get into the position. Hands by the side. You can also have them by your bum if you want. Put your back to the ground and then kick out. When you're bringing in, squeeze and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, one more, 11, nice. If you manage to get that last one in, fair play. So congratulations, that is the workout complete. We've managed to do 3 rounds of 10 Russian twists, 10 leg raises, and 10 crunches, all working on various different parts of the abs. We have our obliques, we have the top abs, and we have the lower abs here as well. Tomorrow you might be feeling sore. I probably will. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching, and follow for more exercise tips and workout routines.